woman's attraction to a man often goes beyond physical appearance, social status, or wealth. There is an unspoken energy that radiates from a man, a force that cannot be faked or artificially manufactured. This is what we call the aura, a subtle yet powerful field of energy that reflects one's inner state, emotions, and spiritual depth. Women, whether consciously or unconsciously, are drawn to this energy, sensing the depth of a man's soul rather than just his external attributes. A man with a strong aura carries an unshakable presence, a gravitational pull that sets him apart. Unlike those who chase validation or approval, he stands firm in his authenticity. Women intuitively pick up on this, often without understanding why. They identify confidence, purity, and purpose, not just arrogance or dominance, but a deep-seated self-assurance that stems from inner work and discipline. A man's aura tells a story of his struggles, his triumphs, and his spiritual journey. There is also a subconscious element at play. Women are biologically and energetically inclined to seek out men who embody vitality and life force energy. This is why those who practice semen retention and spiritual refinement stand out. Their aura vibrates at a higher frequency, resonating with a sense of peace, focus, and clarity. Unlike men who are lost in distractions, addictions, or fleeting pleasures, these men embody stability, an energy that is rare and highly attractive. Moreover, a well-developed aura reveals a man's emotional intelligence. Women are not merely drawn to a strong body or intellect. They are captivated by a man who understands himself and others deeply. His presence exudes calmness and understanding, making him someone they feel safe with. Women don't just see with their eyes, they sense with their hearts, and it is in this sensing that they identify men who possess a spiritually enriched aura, the purity of energy. What women are actually seeking. Women's attraction to a man's aura is not just about strength, but about purity, an untarnished, refined energy that is unpolluted by negativity, indulgence, or chaos. When a man cultivates purity through self-discipline, spiritual awareness, and intentional living, his energy becomes a beacon of stability. Women, in turn, seek this purity because it represents safety, trustworthiness, and emotional depth. At a deeper level, women seek alignment. A man who carries pure energy has aligned himself with higher values, honor, integrity, and self-mastery. He does not waver in the face of temptations, nor is he easily controlled by external forces. His energy exudes peace, a rare quality in a world filled with restless men chasing after fleeting desires. This type of man becomes a lighthouse, guiding and inspiring others, especially women who are naturally attuned to sensing such qualities. Additionally, women recognize a man's energy as a reflection of his spiritual essence. A spiritually disciplined man has transcended the distractions of the material world, embracing the depth of his consciousness. His aura reflects his devotion to higher ideals, his dedication to his purpose, and his commitment to self-improvement. Women, whether they can articulate it or not, sense this commitment and are drawn to the man who radiates this unique frequency. There is also the aspect of emotional grounding. A man who is spiritually centered provides a form of emotional security that is rare in modern times. Women seek a partner who does not react impulsively, who does not get lost in shallow pursuits, and who possesses an inner strength that remains constant despite life's uncertainties. This grounded energy is what they truly desire, a foundation upon which they can build something meaningful. The role of semen retention in aura strength. One of the most powerful tools for building a strong, radiant aura is semen retention. This practice is far more than abstinence. It is an intentional conservation and transmutation of vital life force energy. When a man ceases to deplete himself through constant indulgence, his body, mind, and spirit undergo profound changes. His aura becomes stronger, clearer, and more magnetic, drawing others toward him effortlessly. Semen retention enhances a man's vibrational frequency. Every act of retention builds and concentrates his internal energy, allowing him to cultivate a level of power that is both felt and seen. This accumulation of energy results in heightened presence, increased clarity, and an undeniable radiance. Women pick up on this, sensing the man's vitality and strength in ways that go beyond words. Additionally, semen retention refines a man's mental and emotional state. Without being constantly drained, his thoughts become sharper, his emotions more stable, and his confidence more authentic. This refined energy is deeply attractive because it represents a man who has control over himself. A man who has mastered himself does not need external validation. His energy speaks for itself. Another crucial aspect is the spiritual amplification that comes with retention. When sexual energy is preserved and redirected, it elevates consciousness, increasing one's connection to higher realms of awareness. This manifests as wisdom, intuition, and an almost mystical presence. Women are drawn to this naturally, as it represents something far beyond material success. It represents a connection to the divine. Cultivating a powerful and spiritual aura. Building an aura that attracts and resonates at a high frequency is not accidental. It requires intentional cultivation. The first step is inner discipline. A man must govern his actions, thoughts, and desires, ensuring that he operates from a place of strength rather than weakness. This includes not only semen retention but also mindfulness, meditation, and a commitment to personal growth. Meditation is a key practice in strengthening one's aura. Through regular meditation, a man refines his thoughts, aligns his emotions, and cultivates inner stillness. This inner peace is palpable to those around him, creating an energy field that is both inviting and powerful. Women sense this depth and are naturally drawn to men who embody calm and wisdom. A spiritual man must also cultivate a life of purpose. Without purpose, energy is scattered and weak. When a man dedicates himself to a mission greater than himself, his aura becomes focused, powerful, and irresistible. Women seek men with vision, men who are not swayed by the trivial but instead remain anchored in a higher calling. This unwavering sense of purpose is one of the most attractive qualities a man can develop. Lastly, purity of mind and body plays a crucial role in aura enhancement. Avoiding toxic habits, negative thoughts, and low vibrational activities helps maintain a clear and powerful energy field. Practicing gratitude, engaging in spiritual study, and surrounding oneself with positivity all contribute to an aura that radiates strength, peace, and divine presence. When a man embodies these principles, his energy speaks louder than words, drawing the right people, especially spiritually attuned women, into his life. The feminine intuition. How women subconsciously read energy. Women possess an extraordinary ability to sense the unspoken, an intuitive power that allows them to read the energy of those around them. Unlike men who often rely on logic and observation, women feel energy on a subconscious level. This intuitive perception helps them determine the true nature of a man, often before he even speaks a word. A strong, positive aura does not need to be displayed. It is simply felt, creating an immediate impact on those who come into contact with it. One of the ways women perceive a man's aura is through his emotional state. A man who has mastered his emotions radiates calmness, while a man who is emotionally unstable or filled with hidden insecurities emits an energy of chaos. Women are highly attuned to these subtle frequencies, often knowing instinctively whether a man is truly confident or just putting on a facade. They can sense whether a man's presence is calming or unsettling, whether his intentions are pure or deceptive. Beyond emotional perception, women also detect vibrational alignment. When a man is aligned with his purpose and higher self, his energy field is clear, strong, and magnetic. On the other hand, when a man is lost, distracted, or overly influenced by external forces, his aura becomes weak and unstable. Women naturally gravitate toward men who exhibit alignment, as it signifies direction, leadership, and stability, qualities that are deeply attractive. Additionally, women are sensitive to energy fluctuations. A man's words and actions may be crafted to impress, but his energy never lies. A disciplined man who has cultivated spiritual strength through practices like semen retention, meditation, and self-mastery will emit a powerful presence. This presence creates an unshakable aura, making him stand out effortlessly among others who lack energetic refinement. Spiritual masculinity, the energy of divine strength. In a world where masculinity is often misunderstood, spiritual masculinity stands as a beacon of true strength. It is not about dominance or control, but about embodying wisdom, protection, and higher consciousness. A man who embraces spiritual masculinity exudes an aura that is both powerful and nurturing, a combination that women find deeply attractive and reassuring. Spiritual masculinity is rooted in self-mastery. A man who governs his desires rather than being controlled by them radiates an unshakable presence. He does not seek validation from external sources, nor does he engage in fleeting pleasures that drain his energy. Instead, he conserves and refines his life force, allowing it to elevate his mind and soul. This self-governance creates a sense of discipline and purpose that naturally draws others toward him. Moreover, a spiritually masculine man serves as a protector, not just physically but energetically. His aura acts as a shield, offering a sense of security to those around him. Women in particular are drawn to this type of energy because it represents safety in an unstable world. They are not merely looking for someone strong in body but for someone whose spirit is fortified, whose presence provides a sanctuary from the chaos of life. Lastly, spiritual masculinity carries an air of divine presence. This is the energy of men who have walked the path of enlightenment, men whose wisdom and insight transcend the ordinary. Women are instinctively drawn to those who embody this sacred energy, recognizing that such men offer something far more valuable than material wealth, an unwavering connection to the divine. The law of energy exchange. How a man's aura affects his relationships. Every interaction is an exchange of energy. When a man enters a room, his presence either elevates or diminishes the energy around him. This principle applies even more to relationships, where the quality of a man's aura directly impacts the dynamics he shares with women. A strong positive aura uplifts and inspires, while a weak or negative aura drains and repels. One of the most crucial aspects of energy exchange is vibrational compatibility. A man who has cultivated spiritual depth will naturally attract women who resonate at a similar frequency. Conversely, men who carry toxic energy, whether due to addictions, unresolved trauma, or negative thought patterns, will find themselves surrounded by chaos. This is why men who practice semen retention, meditation, and self-discipline often notice a shift in the type of women they attract. Additionally, a man's aura determines the level of respect he receives in relationships. Women naturally respect men who exude self-control, purpose, and strength. When a man lacks these qualities, he is often met with resistance, conflict, or emotional disconnection. On the other hand, a man who stands firmly in his spiritual and emotional power commands respect effortlessly, not through force, but through the undeniable energy he radiates. Furthermore, a powerful aura fosters deeper connections. A man who vibrates at a high frequency creates a sense of emotional safety, allowing for relationships that go beyond superficial attraction. Women feel more comfortable opening up to such a man, knowing that his presence is stable and unwavering. In contrast, men who lack energetic strength often experience inconsistency and confusion in their relationships, as their unstable aura creates a sense of uncertainty. The path to spiritual refinement, building an aura of purity. A powerful aura is not something one is simply born with. It is cultivated through conscious effort and spiritual refinement. To build an aura of purity, a man must first undergo an inner transformation, shedding the habits and thought patterns that weaken his energy field. This requires discipline, awareness, and a deep commitment to self-improvement. The foundation of spiritual refinement is self-discipline. A man must master his urges, ensuring that his energy is not wasted on trivial pursuits. Semen retention plays a crucial role in this process, as it preserves vital life force energy, allowing it to be redirected toward spiritual growth. When energy is conserved, it strengthens a man's presence, making his aura more powerful and refined. Another essential component is mental purification. Negative thoughts, resentment, and emotional baggage create energetic distortions that weaken one's aura. Through meditation, mindfulness, and introspection, a man can cleanse his mind, ensuring that his energy remains clear and positive. A purified mind leads to a purified aura, making a man's presence naturally uplifting and magnetic. Lastly, spiritual refinement involves aligning with higher ideals. A man's aura is a reflection of his values and beliefs. When he commits to principles of honor, truth, and purpose, his energy becomes an embodiment of these qualities. Women, as well as other spiritually aware individuals, recognize and are drawn to this refined energy, as it represents something rare and valuable in the modern world. The unspoken power of presence, becoming a man of energy, not just words. True power does not come from words but from presence. A man who has mastered his energy does not need to convince others of his strength. It is felt the moment he enters a space. This unspoken power is what differentiates ordinary men from those who command deep respect and admiration. Presence is built through consistency. A man who practices semen retention, meditation, and spiritual growth daily cultivates an energy field that is unshakable. His aura speaks louder than his words, allowing him to influence others without force or persuasion. Women, in particular, are drawn to this presence, sensing the depth and authenticity behind it. Additionally, presence is linked to focus. A scattered mind weakens one's aura, while a focused mind strengthens it. When a man directs his energy toward meaningful pursuits rather than distractions, his presence becomes sharp, clear, and highly attractive. Women admire men who have direction, as it signals stability and purpose. Finally, presence is the mark of a man who has conquered himself. In a world where many seek external validation, the man who finds fulfillment within radiates an aura of completeness. He is not needy, desperate, or lost. He is whole, and this wholeness makes him incredibly magnetic. Women instinctively recognize such men as rare, and it is this silent, unshakable energy that leaves a lasting impression. Finally, the aura of a man is not merely a mystical concept. It is the very essence of his being, felt by those around him, especially women. It reveals his discipline, his purity, and his spiritual refinement. Women, whether they realize it or not, seek this refined energy because it represents security, wisdom, and stability in an unstable world. Semen retention, spiritual practices, and self-mastery are essential tools in cultivating this energy. The more a man refines himself, the stronger his presence becomes. True attraction is not about external tricks or superficial techniques. It is about inner power, the silent yet undeniable energy that speaks louder than words. And when a man truly embodies this, he becomes not just desirable, but truly unforgettable.